More than 100 million Americans were under heat alerts Wednesday, with feels-like temperatures in the triple digits reported in more than a dozen states. Now, the heat is especially bad in Arizona, where health officials are urging everyone there to stay hydrated and stay inside. Our Omar Villafranca is in Phoenix with more.
As searing heat continues to cook the Phoenix area, the Salvation Army Respite Center offers a break from the baking temperatures. The cooling center is one of more than 200 in the Phoenix area where people can rest in the AC, take a cool shower, or grab a cold water. David Hondula is the city of Phoenix's so-called heat czar. How quick can you go and get heat exhaustion?
It can happen very quickly. Even just a half hour in this heat can really change how our body's feeling, how we're performing.
Warning signs of heat stroke include dizziness, nausea, and confusion. Southern California will share the misery starting Friday, as temperatures are forecasted to hit up to 113 degrees over LA County. While parts of the West cope with heat, swaths of the Northeast are disaster zones after heavy rain and catastrophic flooding. Meg Oliver is in Vermont.
Here in Barrie, Vermont, the storm ravaged this town. The force of the floods lifted up that pickup truck and sent these vehicles crashing into the cracked concrete.
5 feet floodwaters wiped out Joellen and Brian Calderora's basement, destroying the few remaining keepsakes of her parents.
How are you dealing with that?
Not well.
What was part of it?
I lost my father at 11, and when our house flooded in 2011, I lost the stuff from my childhood with him.
Yeah.
So this flood, I'm losing the stuff from my mom.
Just north in the state capital of Montpelier, floodwaters have receded, but some areas of town are still soaked.
Back in the Valley of the Sun, the hottest commodity is cold water, and shelters are stocking up for the summer.
So Omar Villafranca joins us now from Phoenix, Arizona. It's just extreme all over the country, Omar. You've got this extreme flooding here in the Northeast and extensive heat where you are. And you're no stranger to heat, right? Being from Texas, folks in Arizona can handle this type of weather as well. But what makes this so unusual, and how are people beating the heat?
Well, on the how they're beating the heat, like you said, they're all pros at this. A lot of people are smart. They stay indoors during the hottest part of the day. We've been up since around 4 o'clock in the morning local time, and that's when people are going out because that's typically the coolest part of the day, but still it's in the low 90s. That's when they're getting their walks in, their runs in, their workout. That's when they're taking the dog out, and that may be the only time the dog goes out, early in the morning when there's a little bit of sunrise, because the pavement will get 150, 160 degrees, and that's not good for a little animal paws. So that's how they're handling it here. They're closing trails as well during the hottest part of the day. Now, how are we trying to deal with this as well? We stay hydrated, and that's a lot of what health officials are saying. Seek shelter, try to get shade, and constantly stay hydrating. I mean, our team out here, we've been hydrating since yesterday for today, and that's kind of how we look at it.
And I guess the danger for health officials is that you can only get so hydrated, right? I mean, this heat has been extensive. As you mentioned, temps forecasted to hit 110 degrees for the 13th day in a row. Is that a record? And if not, what will it take to get there?
Not quite a record. I mean, and that's what makes this a little bit different, is it's how long the heat is lasting. I mean, folks who are used to triple digits in July in the summer in Arizona, they get it. But it's that we're on 13 straight days. That's not a record, believe it or not. The record is 18 straight days of at least 110 degrees. I don't know if that's a record you want to beat, but it looks like based on the forecast, they're going to beat that record, and that is just tremendous. I mean, it's kind of mind-boggling just being out here. It's like, do you want to get punched or do you want to get kicked? It is painful when you're out here for long periods of time. And health officials we talk to say it's, people know that. They're constantly hydrating. They're indoors. You can walk around and there's not a lot of people. It's not like New York where people are crowding in the streets. People are indoors. They're in the air conditioning. These cooling centers that we showed you, people are going in, they find out about them, they go in and they get a break, cold water, some people even get a cool shower, and that's what it takes. I had a local here tell me, you don't really look forward to this, you just survive it.
Right. And, you know, while you can manage that heat for the short term, there's a sense that these records will keep getting broken as we move forward. Omar Villafranca, great to see you. Thanks for that report.
Thank you.